Hello, and nice to be getting the opportunity to connect, and share experiences. Right now, we create time for concentration, heightened concentration. This is the only way to achieve the results that Baba wants us to achieve, what Baba has given us as a destination, because this works at the level of changing the smriti. Smriti change is the whole work, is the whole study. Concentration is, is an exercise that we have to take along the way. So right now we see all around us is red light. And the one who is witnessing this red light all around he is the richest, the most lovely, lucky, big, big heart, rich mind. This is the prince. Seen through this personality is the concentration. This is where it is required. Someone who is richest, luckiest, happiest, content. He has got everything. He is invisible. He is like a presence. Seen through this personality, the environment all around, the red light. This is his home. This is where he belongs. This is the region of light, region of waves of silence, love, contentment, joy. This is his world. Nothing else is his world. Nothing apart from this region is real. This is the real world. This is the region of red light. How was the concentration one would like to share? And also encouragement for each one to share a few lines. Any way that you're comfortable, any language, each one share a few lines. So we'll start with Ajay.
Yeah, concentration was good, and I wrote down one question. Can I ask that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, Till 31st of December, I put everything on hold, like work, hobbies, studies, just to focus on this goal of awakening, right? But during the day, after morning sessions of practice, after 10 a.m., I start feeling less motivated, like some tiredness or unwillingness uh, takes over the mind, like I don't want to do it now. And even if I continue with this, okay, the concentration drops by 50% or even less. Should I leave that goal of 100% perfection or focus on something else like studies or solving mathematics or which I earlier likes to do, enjoy. So how to spend this time of less energy?
Any less low energy or not low motivation. It is the reason we have to come to the core. We have to understand constantly understand the psyche, what's happening, that sort of thing. And the main thing here is that whenever there is low of anything, motivation, encouragement, or enthusiasm, it is because there is an expectation. So it is very simple, but this is the only reason that there is an expectation. And the how do we keep a goal for ourselves and yet not create an expectation, because this is a good goal. It is a goal, for all the right things, but somehow it also becomes an expectation because Ravan is always there to claim things and make his department. He makes his own department. So there is a clear, good intention, and then Ravan starts creating a bit of, pressure. How does that pressure start when it becomes something to do with, me. So if I complete this goal, Ravan will say, if I complete this goal, then I am this. If I don't, then I'm not this. So Ravan always works in black and white. I mean, in this or this, that sort of thing. Either it is something very high or then there's something very low. That sort of thing. Ravan is doing that with self-worth. This is to do with worth. How I see myself. So, but is this something new? no, this will keep happening, this continues to happen. How to, the question is how to, spend that time to know that this keeps happening, and to change the energy around that goal. You know, the Jivan Mukti, being free, is the goal, and changing the energy around it, because Ravan makes it a deadline you have to do it about. Ravan makes it about him. Soul has to, come in here, step in. Clarity has to step in, and the energy around that has to be fun. So just like we are studying, we are doing maths, there is this energy is that in between playing with it. So in between. And when we create that fun energy, the more the attitude towards this goal is of fun, you know, and also seeing, knowing that this is the original state, this is how the true self is, but he is being hijacked, by Ravan. So it is not a very big struggle. The star is always a star. The one who is lucky is always lucky. The only thing is Ravan is doing some typical Ravan behavior and trying to block that whole thing and making that a very big deal and such a big thing. Mm. So, in essence, we have two types of brain, two sides of the brain, and one takes over the other. Mostly it's one side of the brain, which is goals and deadlines, and I have to do this, and it's more, the one that has force. Yeah? That brain is usually majority of the time in Kali Yuga. It is running for ruling everyone's uh, personality pretty much. And now we have to use the other side, which is like make this fun, make this a hobby, be a little bit light about it. And then there are times that Ravan will now start saying, yes, be light about it. So we are very light about it. And then again, you have to step in and, this is serious. So it is like you have to always see that Ravan is doing something here. Anything that Ravan is doing is wrong. When if he makes this light, if he makes it this too serious, and how do I know Ravan has entered and he is doing something here? There is a little bit of dis-ease, as you said, low energy. You know? So even though it is looking like I'm doing everything right, I have the goal, everything is good. Why is there a low energy? So Ravan, the answer, and you are now understanding. Okay, be light. Then you are light. Then there is some. You know, dis-ease. So again, it is Ravan doing it. So, and continue with other things, as you said, studies or something. But in between, this is a hobby. This is a hobby to say hello to the angel, to the prince. Completely shine light on the prince, and shining light on the prince. This is like uh, a happiness jump. This is a jump of bliss. So it is a hobby. It is not a task. It is not a deadline. It is not you have to be happy. You have to be blissful. So it is like, oh, I have this option. So it is good. Whatever, however, what you shared, it is all good. Just that, some things, Ravan is always involved with anything that is happening in each one, in each one.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So who else will share? Kavita, when you want to share? Um,
Oh, Shanti, is it audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So during the experience, when we are seeing the true self in the region of light, and it is totally surrounded by light, that gives a very good experience that we are belonging to uh, that region itself, and that space which is around us, feeling that it's like my home, the true home, which makes you feel like you belong to that place only, and that is the reality, and it makes you to stay there, stabilize there, uh, to stabilize for like more time, which gives a very good feeling. That was the experience. Thank you.
Mm. Somewhere or the other, it is, doll is the most important thing for Ravan. And so this is, and the department of the angel is completely different. It has, you know, zero value for the doll. And we have to keep noticing somehow how we discover that in new areas and in new ways, Ravan starts to mix. So everything's sometimes Ravan is saying, the doll, I am feeling I have so much to do. So again, if you check the source, it has to do with doll. I am doll, I am this role. And that is why I have so much to do. So ultimately, if we go to the root of any thoughts or pattern that is going in the mind, the root is always that doll is important. Even with practice, with I'm seeing some results. Ultimately, Ravan will say, "I'm seeing some results, so doll is good." That sort of thing. If I keep practicing one day, so Ravan always wants some commission. He's wanting always some commission. If the more I practice, one day I will reveal Baba, God, and some sort of commission is always there. Ravan is jumping around all the time to take credit, commission with whatever is going on. So to know that and to work past it, to go beyond that is our important thing, is the most important thing. So we will continue with this. But Ravina, when you are wanting to share?
Yes. From last 2 days, the practice is going as an observer. So, like all thoughts, if like us for angel, nothing is here. Like this world is totally not belongs to the angel. So every thought, even that every thought is also coming from the drama. So those thoughts are also not for the angel. Angel thoughts are totally different because the observer, like actions we can observe very easily, though like from the 24 into 7 we see all the actions from the body, so which we can easily see that these are the doll show is going on. But thoughts which is also coming in the mind, that observer can see that these thoughts are also from the drama only, for the doll only. So these are also not for the angel. And
Mm.
from this practice, when I like this doll is this from this practice, this can also be observed that angel is totally different, and totally means he has nothing to do. The doll is doing all the things. So angel has to observe all the things like which is going the thoughts also and the action also, both the things, as a observer the angel has to see all the time. And from this practice, like one question Maya is always bringing from last 2 days, like is coming continuously, that when we focus in our home, that why it is only like we focus, so why it is considered only a red color. So this color question is all like from last 2 days when I'm observed, when this angel is doing this practice, so this question is continuously coming when doing the practice, why always a red color. Because yesterday also when you was giving the commentary for the meditation, that an angel comes to this blue and green earth. So so this angel considered not this one, the region of our home is also a color of, not the color of green and blue, it's a color of red. So I'm giving that answer to the this inside the dual thoughts. Still it's like not going this thought, this why this we practice only with the red color. I think this only it's like I'm not confusing about this, please clear on this.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, Baba has made it clear in the initial years of teaching that this is because Baba says, he is the one who has inspired all the pictures that are there now, and the three worlds and everything. So it is Baba who has, given that insight, and to, stabilize in that light. And he has said it's like a, Sunehra Lal Prakash, like it's golden and very, no, but it is very different to the red we see, obviously, with our eyes in this world. It is a red which is a um, which will be different, because everything in God's world and the Alokik world is not an extension of this world. Na? So we have blue, green, we have red, all the colors, but that red also is maybe, Baba found that is the closest way to put it. So it's a very different. And the more we concentrate, uh, there is the memory, the smriti starts to shift. And because every soul has spent time in their home, it is um, it's like a memory coming back. So if first it is Baba tells us this is what it is, and then once we concentrate on what Baba is saying, then it becomes, we start remembering what it was. So it builds on. So obviously it is Baba. And Ajay Bhai and Anjali Bhen will also share afterwards. Yeah, Ajay Bhai.
Yeah. So when they say that there is no reason to come back to Ravan's territory, and you should not waste even a single second, these things are to be said many times. So what does that mean? And also I want to ask that, and there is an identity of Mr. Perfectionist when he listens to that. So how to fix this? Thank you.
Yeah, those are the statements for when we practice, and practice during practice. There is no. The aim is to actually, what is considered to be practice is when there is no Ravan. Yeah, so these are the ways to remind that there is no reason to think about drama. There is no reason to. So it is during that practice. Practice is starts with quality of 1 minute, quality of 2 minutes. So it is during that practice, no analysis, But other times it is not analysis, but we assess ourselves, we assess some of the things. We try and make sense of some things, maybe what nature is telling us. But it is during practice, not to dwell on it at all, not to analyze, not to go in Ravan's territory of analysis, questions, complaints at all. Yeah, you want to add something here?
Yeah. Fully understood. And Mr. Perfectionist, show some light on that.
Yeah, that is also, the different identities made from different experiences. They are identities in everyone are pretty much the same. Intensities matter, but identities, Ravan is the same in everyone. The size and which organ is bigger, that is the only difference in each one. So the way we handle all identities is the way we handle this identity as well. It is the same for each identity, that it is the source is drama and the source is something to do with the doll. And so angel is never the doll. Angel has sees the doll as a part of Kabristan. Angel sees the doll part of uh, corpse, like dead Kabristan. So it is not that it will become a Kabristan. Angel sees right now that it is already part of it. So with that, that vision, identities, they decrease in size, and it becomes easier to manage once they start decreasing, which they are. It becomes easier. So, Anjali, when will you share something?
Thank you, sister. Ji. Yes, sister. From these practices, definitely concentration has improved, but still a long way to go. And another thing is not able to see the drama as drama. As soon as finish practice and come into the drama, and I'm totally absorbed. So what else can I do? If I'm sitting whole day and just doing practice, it's not possible to just do practice and not do anything else.
Nice. And where is Anjali when joining from?
Warsaw, Poland.
Poland, yeah. What is the time in Poland now?
It's 9:30 in the morning.
In the morning? Oh, that is a good time. Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Good to get some glimpses of Poland, Fridays and Mondays. It is good to observe this thing. Maybe this was not even observed in the past, so it's good to observe that there is a jump to go back in the drama. So practice, we never say that. Baba also never says. So we don't ever say it that we sit down and practice all the time. Yeah, in fact, it is the opposite. Whatever Baba says is what is emphasized, and that is our only duty, to follow what Baba is saying. And so Baba says, in between, take a 1 minute break, 2 minute, 5 minute break of the mind. You may find a quiet place, or you can do it while walking. That also Baba encourages very much, to not sit in one place. Even for Amrit Vela, he says, go for a walk, go out in the garden, go on the terrace, and because the reason is is Ravan claims all those things much more. Sitting one place and all that, Ravan is more likely to enter in those areas than what Baba suggests. That is why he suggests, he makes suggestions. because he knows which way Ravan will Ravan can be decreased and be less. So that is the approach. Nothing more to do. Whatever we are doing is there is already a lot on our plate. We know a lot of things. We just have to start implementing them, and nothing more to do. Just quality, focusing on quality on whatever we are doing. Nothing more to, yeah.
Om Shanti, sister.
Yes, Rajni.
I just want to ask that what is the meaning of home for all those souls who are spending all their time in the drama, like who are taking 84 births. जैसे बाबा कहते हैं कि ये एक दौड़ी है और आपको जाना है और निशान को टच करके वापस आ जाना है. So all the souls who will take 84 birth, they will just go to home and they will come back in this drama. So
So, we have to try to understand things the way, the way they are understood by God. That is the sort of reference point, and mostly our understanding Ravan's, or in this world, the way Ravan interprets everything is through time. Everything is time, basically. So you spend more time. So it's all physical, what you see, and so distance and time, and so these are the measuring tape of Ravan. So he will measure. If, for example, if someone has spent more time doing something, then Ravan has a clear message that they are good at this. In the companies also, sometimes new people join. All that is there, but old employees who have given more time, they will get more benefits. That sort of thing considered more during promotion. That is pretty much how the everything in this world is all physical distance. So even the home, some Ravan will say, "Oh, it is so far away. It is so far away." So through the eyes, this is the more we understand things through senses. So distance and time. If one person is living in one place more, it is understood that they are close to this person. They will be close, but the logic for closeness may not be because they are living together. That is may not be the only reason. So, but the senses and mind is only dependent on senses, so it understands things that way. The Now we understand it in God's understanding, and from God's understanding, home is important for everyone. Everyone is spending their life, and home is the most important thing for anyone. Even in the physical world, people may have lost their home, but they will spend a whole life going back to their family, finding their home, finding their family. So it is the most important thing for anyone, and especially from God's perspective, the souls are a guest, and so home is the most important thing for a guest. The whole reason why he is on a travel, why he is a guest, is because he has a home. That is why he can go around. Because he knows he can come back. So that's the whole perspective. So, with that being said, confluence age is the age where all these words have meaning, like home, God. So meaning is not there when confluence age is not it is not, confluence age is not there, and so souls are sitting in the home, that is not actually the experience of home, because that is all different. But it is during confluence age that what is home? We get access to home. So the home, when souls leave the body and they go to their home, they don't really experience the home. It is like, experience is not quite there. They are in peace, they are in bliss, they are in love, but they might not be aware, because smriti is not there. Smriti, the function of smriti, it is only through confluence age that one has the uh, permission to experience home. And that is why it is only in the confluence age God comes and he emphasizes home, 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 because it is only now that one can experience. So, whoever are experiencing the home now, they are the ones who have a deeper bond with their home and their family and God. It is not at any other time, because once the drama is over, that is all beyond time and space. So, it's a different experience. But right now, while there is the time cycle going on, and in the time cycle, there is this permission for all the souls to come and experience. While you are in that time and space, you have the option to go beyond that. So whoever does this now, they are the closest ones. They actually experience the home. So it is. Do you want to add anything here?
No, no. Thank you. I understood now. Thank you.
Anyone else wants to share something here?
Didi, as you were saying now that access to the home is at the confluence age. What I have recently observed during my practices is that there comes a time when all thoughts they cease to exist, and the visual that we see, or through the inner eye that we are seeing, pure red light, that kind of screen, just that remains. No thought is coming or going, as if it's frozen, and I'm not experiencing anything. It's total silence, means like being nothingness. And you just said that home is to be experienced. So is this something wrong, or is it okay? It's- क्या वहां पे बुद्धि पत्थर बुद्धि हो गई है कि it's not experiencing anything? Would you throw some light on it?
Yeah, yes, sure. The one area of correction maybe was what I heard, that like a red screen in front of us. Yeah, did you say something like that? Screen?
Yeah, somewhat where you say that we just focus our concentration on uh, just a red, means that kind of, yeah, screen, I would
Light.
say. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, light and color. Yes, light and color,
Yes. Light
as we
and
see.
color. Yeah. Yeah. But so it is a region of red, light, and color, and it is nothing like watching a drama. So drama is on the screen. Home is the only place which is beyond the screen. Only one place, one region that is beyond the screens. So it is all around. It is fully, one can fully get involved, engage. So it is a very alive world. So yeah, that is the experience of home. So worth checking that, what is the positioning, what is the probably understanding, or how we are approaching this whole subject of concentration and home, because as you said, it is correct, the correct observation that it is not nothingness. It is anything that it is, no thoughts of drama, anything like that. But it comes with immense happiness, immense bliss. That is why once we go beyond the senses, the minute we go beyond the senses, it is called ati indriya sukh. The minute you go beyond indriya, beyond senses, it is called super sensuous. It becomes ati indriya sukh. The sukh, the whole thing changes. So it is with the senses that there can be blank moments, there can be nothing, all those things. It is with the senses. The minute you go beyond senses, it is super sensuous. It is ati indriya sukh, beyond. So uh, that is the experience of home. Dimension of home is like that. And it is not said that it will be, first it will be little bit of happiness, then it will slowly become more happiness. In 1 second it is bliss, it is intoxication, it is in 1 second it is super sensuous joy, super sensuous, super supreme joy, supreme. So like some drugs, they say that is instant when people go into nirvana state or some sort of thing like that. So the drugs are like instant. They forget any sadness, they forget everything. It's like colors start to pop up. And if you listen to experiences of those, who take, so you see, they say colors are popping, I forget everything. So this is you know an experience much beyond that, but little bit similar maybe. The way it is described is similar. That is why it is a jump of joy. It is a jump. So once you dive, it is like different, not slow. It is not gradual. It is not slow. Slowly we learn how to make it more clear, how to make it longer. That we learn slowly. That is gradual process. But the jump, it's a once, every time you take a dive in the water, it is instant. Instantly you start feeling water, and it's not that slowly you will feel some water on your body. So the soul takes a jump, it is instant.
Shanti, sister. Sister, there is one reflection or realization that that the Baba is in the state of Bindu. It is like when we experience as a Bindu, only then we can actually are free and can fly like an eagle. Even sometimes Satyug attracts somebody's. There is in Satyug also there is a limitation physically. हद है, सतयुग में भी हद है. और तो I realized that Baba not attracted with the Satyug because he is like he's very hoshiyar, because the in the state of Bindu only he can be the experience is only at the state of Bindu. So it is in whole chakra, we even in Satyug we come in limitations at some points, and that's why Baba says na mera part nahi hai Satyug mein, because Baba knows that full freedom only can be experienced in the Bindu state. So this is the time we have lottery to be in that full 100% freedom experience. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. That is why Prashant Bhai uses the word for home, like eternal Satyug, eternal Paristan, never ending Satyug. It's like eternal Satyug, never ends. A Satyug that never ends. It is a very good description of home, that region, eternal. So there is Satyug, but then that Yug ends, that age ends. But this is the place where Satyug, Satya never ends. Satya will never end here, and the paradise will never finish here. So it is always paradise, always Satyug. So we cannot use the word Yug because Yug starts and ends, but eternal Satya. So Ravina, when angel practices, the mind creates pictures and sometimes some visuals. They come and sometimes only bliss feelings. So this is the part of the journey or Ravan's web. Please put some. Yeah, it is part of the journey. But feelings are always there. Yeah. Visuals may be coming, going, but feeling is always there. It is not that feeling is not there. Yeah. If feeling is missing, then it is Ravan's web. Yeah. Yeah. Another comment is in Satyug we are royal Buddhas, no knowledge, right? Knowledge theory. Yeah, theory is not there, but they are parasbuddhi. Very, very different, big difference, having knowledge and being parasbuddhi, big difference. They don't have theory, but they have parasbuddhi. So very nice to be here, and 100% of our effort, not even most effort, but 100% is to be free. 100% is like 100%. There is a today the word was amaze. Bhul bhulaiya. You can say like a daldal. It's like something that is constantly pulling you down. Once you're free from it, 100% being free is the aim, and that is achieved in both ways. You are becoming free from what is here, what is this dull world. You are becoming free, but also you are pushing yourself in this region. You are shining light on the angel. So doing this at both levels. One is the concentration here in the region of light, region of color, concentrating here. Another way is to see whenever we see the doll world, it is seen as a story, it is seen as a kabristan, it is seen. So both ways we are working. One is ego crunch, one is shining, making that bigger, making that region clearer. So both have to be together. These are like two wings. Two wings have to be used together. You cannot fly with one wing. Yeah. So both wings have to be used. One is making the doll show smaller and smaller. Another one is concentration. When we say concentration, it is about making that world bigger and bigger. So our throughout the day, both things, both experiences. There are some cautions at the level of doll. There are some, with the egos, other attention to make that clear. So we'll meet soon. Thank you. Pratibha, you want to say? Sorry, that was very abrupt. Yeah, Pratibha Ben and then Pranali Ben.
Yeah, during these practices, what I experienced is earlier I asked so many times that what is the what you describe the alokik jashness there going on there in the Paramdham. And I I used to ask you many times, what is that Jashn? I have never experienced that. But uh, but once we used to do these practices frequently, then I come to know that this experience cannot be shared. These experiences can only be experienced. These cannot be explained to somebody. And I like to be loved by Baba, or to be in the company of Baba in Param Dham. It is, being a soul is just sufficient for being loved by Baba. The smriti of being a soul totally detached from drama is the only requirement to get the experience what I was looking for. And that I'm very happy that I got the experience. Like earlier, I used to think like that ki, in the drama also, people are in pain because they want money, power, name, fame, but actually they think that they want these things, like a baby who cries but don't know the reason but keep on crying. They Baby don't know what they want, but similarly souls are also crying for the virtues, for the truth, for their originality. And once they taste the same, then only they will be satisfied. So thanks to you. The Bab Dada
Yes,
drill, na, again and again, when we do the Bab Dada drill, it can only be possible this way only.
yeah, that is a very good description. That 100, we just have to remove the clouds. Once they are gone, everything is there. So yeah, just like sometimes we walk into a web, a real web. There can be some spiders and you don't know, and you walk and there is something that sticks on your hand, the web. So you cannot work with that. You cannot you spend even 1 second with that web on your hand. It's not doing anything. It's not going to hurt you. It's not even harming you. Nothing. But just the feeling that that there is something on your hands. There is a web. Something. You cannot go to the kitchen. You will not start working like nothing has happened. So this whole thing of ego is like this web. Only when you remove it, there can be an experience. Yeah, soul can experience. So, and before Pranali Ben shares, Boli Ben has asked something, what is Achiriti? Padho means whatever we discussed here is padhai. So this thing, making the ego world, doll world small, making the other world bigger, that is the padhai. So Pranali Ben.
Yeah, thank you, Ananya, Sister Ananya. Since you mentioned giving zero value to doll word, so yesterday's experience I would like to share. What happened is, like, felt like something weird, feeling like kind of suffocation. Because initially I thought that it's because of like it's work from home going on and confined within the four walls. So I thought to change the place, like going upstairs, going on terrace. But still, the feeling was still there. Then I just remembered yesterday the small commentaries uploaded like every Thursday and Wednesday you upload, right? So then I practiced that. I experienced that. So as soon as I just practiced that experience going into the angel world. Then when I came back, I just realized that changing places like physically is not the solution. We just have to tap into that consciousness. So that was very, powerful experience for me. I just realized that, sometimes we just feel that, oh, we'll go shopping, we'll go here and there. But the thing which we should really do is just go into that consciousness, and, then only we can experience, or, like 15 minutes before me and 15 minutes after that experience, that was completely different for me. So yeah, thank you for that. I would like to share.
Nice. good point, no? To note that changing anything outside is never the solution. So yeah, let's meet soon, and thank you